Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero reaction. Today we have Roger That. I guess people want to hear this one more than me finishing off the Chaos series of stuff, so we got another day where you guys are going to have to wait for that one. But we have Roger That, and a lot of people really wanted me to get to this one too, so I guess without further ado, let's go! Ooh. Ooh, oh no. I really liked that. Just that swell into the song, like, what an introduction. It's like radio static too, that's so clever for the name of the song. That's sick. Really can't wait to hear where this one goes when it wakes up, because I know we're sitting here kind of half awake, half asleep. Adding in those layers. God, I love that static. That's such a cool thing to do. I don't know how to describe it, but that like bass line is both really clean, but also kind of muddy. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. I don't believe we're fully awake yet. Some like bit crush chiptune stuff. They're putting everything in this one. Okay. I'm still waiting for it. There's still something there. Ooh. Ooh.
All right.
Dude, vocal chopping like radio chatter?
All right.
That's so good.
All right.
That's so cool. What a great decision. Oh, we're still building up. Even more? Ooh. It's kind of like a synthetic halftime. It's definitely halftime, but not like a breakdown. This is so cool. Again, there's sound design all over this soundtrack. Ooh. Ooh. God, what just a sudden attack on that. That first one hit the hardest. A whole new sound this far into the song. Whew. I love their ability to add layers so far into the song and make it feel so good. God. Even changing it up a little bit there. These producers are not afraid to do anything. And that's what makes them so good. build up to the end. Yep. And a fade out. Ooh, good choice, actually. I kind of like the fade out there. So I actually really like the decision they took at the end there to not make it end immediately. Usually you would have had it go out like right on that final hit of that brass sample, but they really were just like, no, you know what? We need to like let this kind of decay on its own time. We introduced so much, we have to like naturally let the song regress back into the shadows. Like it got really big by the end there. We got to like let it choose its own time to crawl back under its rock. And that is an amazing track. Again, their sound design is just insane on this soundtrack. I never disappointed by their creativity in that field. Again, mainly that like radio usage, having the like inverted like swell being the radio chatter, like that's really cool. And then the vocal chops being the radio chatter with like actual talking in there. That's amazing. Utilizing that. I don't know if that was like custom recorded or if they used stuff that was just already there, maybe for the game itself. I would definitely understand either one, really, but like it doesn't really matter where it came from. It's still an amazing choice. It's just like having that all right in there, for example, that feels a little too perfect. It might have been done intentionally, but also that's one of the most common phrases you could say over radio chatter. So like, it could be. It probably is from the game, honestly. But this song took its sweet, beautiful time building up. Like, I knew that we were going to be building into something because it's Zenless Zone Zero. They always build into something on their soundtracks, but it's like, where are we going to be building into? I didn't expect that sample usage of the radio at all in that second half. That was amazing. A lot of the layering they were doing was just insanely clever, and like introducing stuff so late as usual. Like, I never expect them to do that because I'm always like, hey, are they going to play it safe this time? The reason I say that and the reason I have that opinion is because it's usually not a good idea to like wait until the last like third of a song to introduce a new idea, because you're kind of like settling into hearing so much of the song already that it can be a little bit taxing for the brain to be like, oh, a new sound. That means we're barely halfway through, and it can definitely turn people off sometimes. But that's not necessarily a hard and fast rule either. It's just kind of a loose suggestion that people tend to follow, like not introducing new information in the last fourth or third of a song. It's just a little bold to do that, and especially on a soundtrack song where you know you're going to be looping. That could be seen in either extreme. Like, you could be, okay, we're going to be looping, let's not introduce something new, because then we have to find a way to get rid of that to reintroduce the beginning of the song again. Or you want it to keep scaling up as close as you can to the end of the song, so when it starts over again, there's now like fresh information that is the original song, the original version of the song you were hearing, which now has been changed so much and had so much added to it that it almost feels like revisiting an old friend, and you don't get bored of it as quick either. So like, both are valid opinions, but they really love to do the second option, which is keep adding it, keep scaling it up until the very end, and then just having it restart and have all that energy kind of reset. And it's honestly a really good approach as well, because it can be used a lot for certain sorts of tones as well. If you want the song to shift the overall emotion of a scene, or like as you're going through a city where you know you're going to have constant new information shared and they're going to have to deal with that and process that, having something constantly scale with the player is a pretty good idea. But yeah, they just really nailed this entire energy here, and I love how much they put into every single one of their songs. And God, the production value has never shrunk. I don't think it ever will. It's just so good every single time. I have no complaints about that ever. I don't know if I ever will. This is just so good. There are definitely things I could say as far as like certain scalability on this one compared to other songs I've heard is a little bit weaker, but that's just the tone of the song. It's not that it's worse in any way. It's not that it's not trying to do the energy scale. It clearly did that. It's just not to the same scale as other songs, and that's just going to happen. You know, you got different parts of the world, different things to showcase in a song. You're not going to have the same energy for every single song, or it wouldn't be that diverse of a world now, would it? But I am kind of worried that people are like front-loading my experience here, where like I'm going to get all the really good ones out of the way and then be left with like a bunch of mid on the last like half of this OST as I keep listening. But I don't know if that'll happen either. I have a feeling I'll be listening to bangers from start to finish, and that once in a while there might be one that hits a little bit less than another one, but That's always going to happen. So that's never a reason to shit on a song or a production, because not every single thing is going to be a top tier A+ experience. You are going to have some A's and B's in there, but that's still more than a passing grade. And just for this one, based on all the sound design stuff I was loving about it, the creativity there, I'm putting it firmly in the A category. It's not like it's any lower than that. So I'm excited to hear more, as I always am, from Zenless Zone Zero. So if you have any other songs you want me to get to, please leave them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to get to them as always, especially if you're somebody who's waiting for the Chaos stuff to finish. I'll get to it, but I want people to tell me to get to it and mean it in the comments. So like, if you want that one, say so. If you want to see it and you don't want to comment, then vote up those comments so I can tell that people want me to get to it, and I will definitely do so. But anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!